particular radar, the danger area is only that far away from it. But they still recommend that you don't stare at it when it's on.
Yeah.
So it'll cook your eyes, cook your eyeballs, and that you don't have it operating if anyone is particularly close to it. I mean, we're happy as long as they're in their seats. Okay, and we're happy if they're standing up. That's still fine. But no one on the engine cover, no one on the tubes. So with the radar on this particular boat, we're pointing roughly east, aren't we?
Yeah.
Well, exactly east as it happens. Turn the radar on, hit the power button, and you start radar TX. That stands for transmit. Okay, it goes into standby first because it's like a radio transmitter. It needs to warm up a little bit, and then it will start working, which it started doing now. And on this particular one here, what we've got is we've got it set up so that the radar plot overlays on the chart, which is quite a useful way of explaining how it works. So what the radar's doing here is it's actually picking up the coastline along there. It works quite well because it's flat and it's hard, and just like light reflects off it, the radio waves reflect off it. What radar isn't very good at is reflecting off curved surfaces. So if you take the fort ahead of us there, and we zoom out, well, we can see where the land is, and we're not doing particularly well with where the fort is. We are picking up North Sturbridge. There's a radar reflector on that. We're picking that up okay, and that's what the little blob is next to it there. So it's quite intuitive to use if you've got it combined with a chart, but yours isn't, is it?
No.
So let's change the view and make it look like your one. Home. Radar. Yours looks a bit like that.
Yeah, that's it,
Now that's North Sturbridge, which are marked on the plotter. And that's its position on the radar. This is the range here. And I've got it set up in quarter-mile increments. So from there to there is a mile. So we know that exactly 3/4 of a mile away is North Sturbridge. So we can actually use it to find buoys and to navigate. I can also use it to take a fix. So this is gill kicker. If I do that and press the button, it'll tell me how far away it is and on what bearing. So 0.456 of a mile on 330 is the end of the landline. So I could actually use that to take a fix, to fix my position and go back onto the chart. If I get my plotter, I take the reciprocal of that, so subtract 180 from it, draw a line, get my plotters, my dividers out, measure 4.5 nautical miles off the side, straight back on the chart. So I can use that. If it was foggy and I wanted to come back into Portsmouth Harbour here, and I wanted to be in the channel, remember we looked at the chart where that transit is, but I couldn't see it, we knew we had to stay 0.7 of a mile away from the shore. So if you drive in and you keep this shoreline here, 0.7, 3 rings out, so you keep the shoreline along here, you'd know you'd be in the channel. Because we looked at that on the thing. So suddenly this thing isn't just for not bumping into things. It can fix your position. You can use it to keep a clearing line or a clearing distance. You can use it to stay in a transit that you can't see.
You see that ship over there?
The ship coming out.
Might get a bit of clutter from the land.
So turn it up a little bit. Perhaps if I turn the knob the right way. I think that's the fort. That's the ship. If we go back onto the chart, we should see it on AIS. Let's just zoom out a little. You've got 2 vessels in the channel coming out on AIS. Of course, you've got the pilot boat just behind it. Can we see it? So if I have to touch that, that should be the pilot boat. Come on. There we go. MMSI. of the vessel, course over ground, and its speed. So that's the actual position it's broadcasting, and that's the position the radar's picking up in. It's flicking about a little bit because it's not as accurate as a vessel broadcasting its position. I'm not entirely sure if I can drag and zoom with this. Let's just see if it can cope. Yes, we can. So there we go. That's the pilot vessel. That's the ship that was carrying bananas that we saw coming last night, and that's its radar signature just next to it. I have to say, these are lovely, these chart piles, aren't they?
Good, aren't they?
They are really good. So go back here.